I'm not offline. Strange. Let me see. YouTube should be streaming too. Okay. And say hi to myself. Just to see if the chat is the right one. Yep. And Glimpse should be working too. And it is. And restream. Man, it's so much that I have to check here. I wish the chat would carry over to the X stream. Okay, so I'm 99% now. I'm losing charge as we speak. Everything ready to go. Oh, I'm stuck here. I'm stuck. I don't want to unplug myself here. Okay. Everything is ready, and supposedly I have enough charge to make it to Amarillo, but that's not true. Projected range is 286. Well, we see about this. Let me just pretend I'm going there. Do I have everything? I didn't eat anything, but I don't want to stop. Start the self-driving. Off we go. My glasses. My glasses. So yesterday was an interesting way to get out of here. It drove to the left and roundabouts and whatnot. So, but it made me realize there's a hotel, so that was good. And of course, I saw somebody that I know from X. Well, I saw his car, Gary, the contractor point of view, POV. And which way are we going now? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. So yeah, I didn't even know it was him in the truck. I took a video actually, and I think he was inside. Could have met, could have said hello, but it wasn't. So let me go into standard and see what I can do in order to stretch. But it's not really a big deal. I can stop somewhere. We could turn. Okay. Beautiful Albuquerque. And nice day. Sun is shining. It's 82 degrees. And I have a mosquito in here. Damn it. I know where it went. Must have come alive from the camera that I just cleaned. There was so much on protein on that camera on the top. Ooh. Bad, bad. So, it's my, hang on. I did not make sure of one thing. But it's on. Actually, I did, without even really thinking about it. Speedify. Off to the races. Almost sounds like off to Oasis. So that's going against the sun for quite a while. And let me see what happens when I bring up my home location. If there's anything marked right now. No police, no, well, some alerts, but that's fine. We get to that. I probably should go to the other supercharger, not Bucky's. Either way, I will see about it. So it is 8:20. Oh, weather. Any rain doesn't look like it. Cool, good. Yeah. And am I in comfort? No, let me do that. So climbing up a steep mountain, and then it basically goes downhill from then on. I would have minus 13% state of charge on arrival if I'm trying to stretch it all the way to Amarillo. But there is also Tucumcari, so I can always stop there. And obviously I lost 1% state of charge already, charging up my power brick here, which depleted all through the night while being connected to a level 2 charger. So good day, good evening, good morning to whoever is watching. I need to put the chat on both sides, on X, and I have the one for YouTube here. I used to have both of them here in on my computer, but I switched the way I'm streaming on X because it was constantly creating a new live stream, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to keep one stream going, so now I have two things to look at, so oh well. I'm in standard right now, trying to see if I can stretch things as much as possible. Excuse me. I have 285 miles to drive to, oh, wow. I was thinking, why are we going into this lane? But there you have it, emergency vehicle. So I have 285 miles to drive. Probably could do it if I drive like really slow. Do I want to do this? Not necessarily, but we see. I'm in standard for now, and starting out the morning easily here, easy. Oh, yeah. Where's the wind coming from? South. Uh, would have been nice to have some tailwind. Something in my eye now. Maybe drink some water. How does this work here? Water coming out already. Okay, world, here we are in Albuquerque, just on I-40, going up a hill. I think it's the most beautiful area of the US is on the west side, with all the mountains and the views that go for miles. All right. I should have cut up some banana walnut bread that I have in the back, but I don't want to stop now. And took the lotion from the hotel, so I have some in the car. Yeah, I had enough points in order to stay at this hotel. It would have been $224 before tax, which is like pretty crazy. But then again, it was a suite with like a kitchen and well, either way, I took a video. It's on X. Day 2 of the journey. Yesterday I traveled roughly 700 miles coming from Palm Desert, going to Phoenix, dropping off my wife at the airport, going to a storage facility for my daughter, packing up stuff there into the truck, charging, eating, Left a lot of time on the table going around in the city, organizing things, and left at around 4 p.m. to continue the rest all the way up to, what was it, about close to 1 a.m. So, still not a bad distance for all the stuff that was going on. So let's see how far we can get today. And actually have to look at a better route planner too, just for sometimes. And another thing, if somebody would watch from Tesla AI, one thing I can tell you guys, do some road trips. Get in the car, turn on FSD, pick your profile, and do some road trip. Just do that. Don't drive around in the city or so, or in some test area. Go on a road trip, East Coast to West Coast. Use FSD on the interstate, and check out all your speed profiles. That's all I can say. My windshield needs cleaning, and probably gonna do that Buc-ee's doesn't have any squeegees at the supercharger. I might go to the other one. Buc-ee's has nice and clean restrooms. That's really awesome. That's pretty much the only reason why I like Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's should be a mega supercharging hub with all different charging providers on there. Iona should try to get in there too. All right. Quiet day. How much charge do I have on my microphone? Can't see anything with those glasses, not too much. Okay. How much do I have here? 100. Need to charge my watch at some point. Not right now. Okay, I'm plugging in my power for the microphone. Actually, 70, 72 is a nice speed in a Cybertruck. On comfort, chill. What else? Relaxed. Ride handling. It's pretty awesome. Oh, we are going over to the right, all on its own in standard. Speed limit is 65, standard is going 72. If that's not really your jam, you would have to go to chill. Let's see what it is for the last 10 miles. Of course, quite a lot. I would only get 162 miles if I was going uphill for the rest of the drive like I am right now. So, not really good. Last year was it in December already? Beginning of December when I left after I wrapped my car? Or was it still November? I don't know. It was snowing here and so cold that stuff was freezing over on this road. And it was totally full, tons of trucks. And we all just went like 30 miles an hour or so. It took forever to get to Tucumcari. And I had to stop before in order to get my, all the ice removed. There was ice building up on the fender cameras, and the bumper camera was iced over with like half an inch of ice almost, and the windshield was just full of the stuff when they spray things on the road. The windshield wiper didn't clean that. Wiper fluid didn't help either. Windshield wiper fluid. So it was brutal. There's a live stream that I did, and it was cold. I was cold. Did not appreciate that. But the wind is not too bad. It's 5 miles southwest, so it's kind of slightly behind us. I take that. Speed limit now 75. We are going 73 in standard. And that's more or less because there's nobody guiding us. So it's adjusted to the truck. And I put it in hurry. That looks familiar, this kind of oversized transport, which I have passed yesterday. Come on, go over. People want to go fast. Yeah, I passed them yesterday. Um, no, it's a different one. Okay. Never mind then. Beautiful day, no clouds. Hurry stays in the left lane. Tesla AI, tune into my live stream, please. Watch your product perform. Speed limit 75. I'm going 77 in hurry. So I'm not really sure now. 76. I'm not really sure how that compares to standard or chill, but it's pretty much on the speed limit. So they have an iPad and the camera up right next to me. It had been waving. Things get dirty over time with dust. Oh, some sticky tape which got stuck to the cloth and was now rubbing on my glasses with the sticky side, actually. Oh, there's some horses. Interesting. Made out of metal, welded together. I hope I'm not getting stung by this mosquito in here. Jeez. Pretty awesome, staying in the left lane the whole time, not going over. Why is this so difficult to adjust? No idea. So this truck needs to come over, maybe. No, maybe not. Hmm. An ant on my hand. Or was it a spider? Not sure. Those are real horses. Nice. I have gone this way now so many times on I-40. I started um, probably in 2015, and I couldn't really go all the way on I-40. I had to go on I-20 first, go down to Dallas, and then cross over to I-40. But gone to Vegas, California, about, I would say, I'm traveling on I-40 roughly on average 3 times. Well, in back and forth. So yeah, 3 times, sometimes 4 times a year, and still enjoy going this way. Not so much the road at certain areas because of the quality of the road, but the quality of what you see is awesome. So I'm all in for soaking this in, enjoying it. Another horse. it's interesting when you start driving, like the first thing in the morning after you spend the night, or when you go on your trip, you will pass a lot of trucks that you pass again. And it would be an interesting game for if you have kids to kind of recognize the trucks that you have already passed before and why you think you did, like with your unique features or so. So here comes a construction zone, and we need to go down with the speed. I think this is going to be one lane, maybe. Yep. Go into standard. Seems like it's no longer there. Yeah, I don't really see any construction anymore, and one lane and whatnot. Yep. Let me check a few things here. Oh well, is it still live streaming? It should be. Yeah. I don't really know why I don't see this on my phone. Who knows? The mysteries of X. hiccups. Next time I have to think about going towards the sun in the morning for a long stretch, and wearing a black shirt works out very well to heat you up. Mm. Sure is. Yeah. Left lane hogging, not going back into the right lane. Okay. It's no longer there. Left lane, stuck in the left lane. Hey Grog, can you help? I don't hear anything. Doesn't seem to work. Awesome. Hey Grog. I guess there's no connection here. Ah, come on. Okay, so let's try this again. Hey Grog. Okay. We are in the land of no connection. Let's remain connected to Wi-Fi then. And try it again. Hello Grog.
Hey there, what's on your mind today?
Awesome. Thanks for waking up. Do cows get sunburned? And if not, why not? And connection error occurred. Okay. Try it again. Hello? Hey Grog.
Hey, what's that about?
I was wondering if cows can get sunburn.
Yes, cows can get sunburned, especially light-skinned ones or from eating certain plants that cause photosensitization under sunlight. Darker coats protect them better, but provide shade for whites.
How can you tell if a cow has sunburn? I mean, it's very
Look for
obvious.
redness, swelling, and peeling skin on white or light areas like the nose, ears, eyes, or udder. Cows may act restless, seek shade, or show irritation with head shaking.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
anything else on your mind?
How about horses?
Yes, horses get sunburned too, especially light-coated ones or those with white faces. Signs include red, inflamed, blistered, or peeling skin on the nose, eyes, or muzzle, plus sensitivity to touch.
Goodbye. Okay, I have somebody coming fast behind me, and FSD hasn't moved the needle at all, even though I put it into Mad Max. Needs to do better. Needs to see somebody coming fast from the back. So now it's going 84 in hurry, and it was going 80 before in hurry. Just check your speed profiles, Tesla. Jesus. lost my target again. Not sure how that happens. Have the signal to get out of the left lane. I wish my knees would have more sunlight exposed to it because they're cold. Talking about cold, let me turn it on in the rear as well. The fridge is producing heat, the DJI is producing heat, so, and one thing I see, my wife put the foam right next to the vent of this. Okay. Yeah. It's awesome. well, super silent. Nobody in the chat. Everybody just chilling. Raptor. Okay.
Car on shoulder ahead.
The dog pooping. Funny. Yeah, everything functioning, operational. My mic is super hot here. I may have to put the sunshade down. This is getting too hot. So there's no rhyme or reason to me while I'm in hurry and I'm driving about 80 miles an hour for the longest. And then all of a sudden there's a truck and you slow down to like 65 or whatever it is. And then once you start driving again, now you're going 84, 82, 83. How does that work? Where is there is no sort of balance or anything. It is just all over the scale. I don't know. Okay, that's an interesting transport. Looks like electrical conduits. I switched it down to standard because I'm seeing the police marked, and now that it just went 84 miles an hour on hurry, I do not want to go that fast. passing the police. Speed limit 75, going 77 should be okay not to be pulled over.
Police reported ahead.
And I see them. Hey Grog, what is a safety corridor on the interstate?
A safety corridor is a stretch of highway with higher than average crash rates, marked for stricter enforcement like double fines on speeding or other violations. Slow down, stay alert, and follow signs when you see them.
Goodbye. Let me call my daughter. Wanted to call my daughter because she said she's moving today in from San Mateo to San Francisco. Oh no, from Palo Alto. Sorry, Palo Alto to San Francisco. And I wish that would have been possible for me to help, but I could not. I have to go back as I have some really important appointments. Ah, didn't want to click on this. If you're so close to the screen and then you go over a bump, oh, there she is. Yeah. It's, those stairs look like somebody put them together themselves, like just with wood. How are how are they secured? How are they secured to the house? Yeah. So it seemed to be a from the front there. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I had been thinking if I couldn't stay longer because I have my green card renewal appointment. So there is no way. Well, I probably could have moved this, but I don't really want to. Um, yeah. So yes. So but yeah, I mean, I could have stayed a week longer and stayed with Uwe, and then just come up and kind of help you. But I also have the car full with stuff from Brittany's. She is in Greece, as you know, and so a she had a storage unit, so there wasn't really anything in it much, and it doesn't make any sense to pay for storage in Scottsdale if you're not even in the country. So I moved the most into my truck and take it with us right now, so we store it at home, and then the next trip I'm taking the rest of it. So when are you coming to Atlanta? Hmm. Okay. Yeah, wait. From Palo Alto. Yeah. So, um, which room are you getting there? The bigger room. Okay. And then there's this one bath with the iron tub, so you have to share a bathroom. Yeah. Ugh. Four, four. I think San Francisco needs a do-over in terms of all the homes there. This is ridiculous. Those Airbnbs that I stayed at, it's like the last one that I stayed. It was like a house, right? So like a three-bedroom house or so, or two-bedroom house, whichever way. So they had in the garage, they had in the, I guess, whatever was behind the garage. It may have been a two-car garage, so they made it a one-car garage, and then behind it they had a room with a bathroom, which wasn't bad in a way, but that was in the basement, and then some really tiny stairs going upstairs, and then there was a numeric lock that you can you know, turn on and off. So um, you could go in. They had a back door into the garage sort of thing, so you could go into this room directly through an outside door, and then you directly in the bedroom, and then you have this tiny bath with the shower next to it. So and then you have like the garage there with washer and dryer, and then you had upstairs. There had been two bedrooms, a large living room, kitchen, which they rent out separately too, in a way. So when I rented it, I basically got the basement and the upstairs because I wanted to have three bedrooms with the guys that we had been staying there. But then there was a patio with a I don't know what you want to call that, but you know, it wasn't really a casita, but it was on the patio was another large room with kitchen and small kitchen and bathroom that had a separate entrance from a sliding door like yours, um, coming out on the other side of the building. So it's and there was a lady that had rented it, which I mean, you basically in the same complex, and there's so many of those, you know, mixed Airbnbs that can be like a real large one, or individually, like you rent a basement and then upstairs there are other people. This is like super crazy, and I had a numeric lock on the door, so that I would be having my privacy while the others from upstairs go downstairs and maybe wash laundry in the same. It's super crazy. Either way, um, so yeah, it seems to be the norm there in San Francisco to do this way. Super interesting. So you have one person helping you. Okay. Hmm. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure you will survive that. That's nice. That you are not having to think about that right now. Yeah, I still haven't gotten the laptop, and it's like, I mean, it's like I feel silly trying to run after this person who is trying to avoid me and always puts his mom in front of things. It's like, yeah, my mom. You just let me know when you want to go into your workplace, and it's like, okay, so where do I go? How do I meet her? I'm just going to the parking. Like I would have to organize things with her, not with him. It's like, I mean, it's an old laptop anyway. It's just not worth it. It's just the principle of things. Good. Yeah, go for that because you want to be more careful. Yeah. Have you thought about kind of changing your number? Right. I'm just asking. I mean, okay. Right. Right. I was thinking too. Why are you the person who has to change her life because of some idiot not being able to behave himself? Yeah, but you definitely need to look for a restraining order because like if there would ever be something, or like he going all crazy, you. Hmm. Yeah. Well, you're moving now too. Hmm. Yeah. Um. Yes. Here's the thing, though. Um. My mom just sent me pictures of my dad in this home that he is now. Um, Sorry. So she's just writing some stuff. Um, yeah. So here's the problem. He could. Does he know where you work, or do you not work there anymore? No, no. It's not about that they know your address. It's just about knowing a point of reference to basically hang around and see you, and then starting following you, or so, or meeting you on purpose there. So yeah, yeah. Not really at the restaurant, but maybe at this park or whatever that was close by or so. Or just sit somewhere. I mean, this is the problem with people. I know, I know, but yeah, you have to be on your A game. You never know. Crazy people do crazy stuff, and they are not worried about sitting like a clown for multiple hours somewhere on the corner. So yeah, you have to kind of think about that in some way. Have you thought about um, sending those recordings to his mom in some way? So and what did she say? Okay. Yeah. Maybe you should start send me those. I post them online to you know make some awareness of it too. Also, I don't know. Okay. Well, that might be a good idea to keep this up. So if it happens again, to do it again. So I mean, Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Um, I don't necessarily need to hear it just by you talking about the nature of it. I would be concerned if Alex or well, Alex has done his fair share too on stupid stuff, and you know, so then you see the outcome of it. But yeah, okay. Just checking in how you managing all of this. So you excited? I need to drink something. Hang on 1 second. I spent the night in Albuquerque. Um, yeah, I drove 700 miles. Um, I had dropped off Allison at the airport in Phoenix so that she didn't have to come along. And so yeah, then with the storage unit and eating and charging and spent so much time. I left Phoenix at 4. So I actually wanted. We left in Palm Desert at 7:30 in the morning, and should have been way farther along than just Albuquerque. But there's only so much you can do. Yeah. Well, I'm just sitting here, and I'm live streaming too. So you know. But so far this time around, nobody really has. Yeah, there was some chat message or so. There are some viewers, but who wants to watch somebody driving across the country? It's like super boring in a way. I would not watch much of it, but every now and then I would check in just to see what's going on. And then it's kind of funny. Yesterday I saw somebody in the Cybertruck when I went to the hotel, and I was just thinking. Um, it's kind of interesting, somebody standing there. And then I found out it's actually somebody I know from Twitter. And I didn't know that he was going, the opposite direction on I-40. The last time I had seen him, he was somewhere in Alabama or something, but not really necessarily going I-40. So I never thought that this would be him. So we could have met, but either way. So we passed each other. Funny. So, question to the how did you manage now to get the lease? Did you have to do a down payment or some deposit or something? Oh. Hmm. And the lease is for like a year. Okay. Okay. In terms of people doing this or getting to that. Yeah, I mean, if they have somebody, they don't want them to, I mean, instead of threatening them, oh, you need to sign another 1 year lease. Um, yeah. So you in a different place then, uh, with street parking. So do they have this alternating thing with street cleaning there? and then you do what with this permit? Hmm. Right. And then you can park basically longer. Otherwise, there would be parking enforcement. Okay. Right. Well, you kind of need to anyway because of the street cleaning at some point. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah, you kind of need this from pretty much day one. And you also need to change your address then on your driver's license. Right. So you have a temporary license now again? Like the paper thing, or do they do the. Or they change the address and give you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It's a bit different in California. And then again, you're citizen, so you can do this online. As a green card holder, I cannot do anything online. I always have to go and do things there. Mhm. Yeah. Well, that's exciting. So, and your practicum is in the San Francisco area then as well. Oh, wow. You should get a scooter. Hmm. I would keep a car, to be honest. It's and to yeah. Well, you have a car. Yeah. It's like right. Yeah. Yeah. Carry everything around the block. Yeah. But some have those carts that they pull and so on. So I mean, you know that. I know. I got you one, and then it was being moved by somebody or so, used, whatever. Um, yeah, crazy, crazy. Um, yeah, it's always so you kind of discover now too in terms of aging how you can laugh about certain things that happened at some point that were kind of not fun, um, but are funny years later. Um, so the practicum is for like a year two or so. Okay. And then after that, you basically are able to finish everything, right? Or not? Okay. So when are you getting? So what do you have to do in order in the end to get your doctor title? Okay. Hmm. Right. Oh, okay. Well, it's not bad. Yeah. No, no, I'm not saying you would be behind or so. You just feel like you're behind. Yeah. I'm behind. I'm behind. No, you're not. Um, yeah. I mean, it's you taking you cut out. Sorry. Oh, last class in the summer. Sweet. It's a long journey to get a PhD, but then again, once you have it, it's obviously not bad. Something to be proud of. I certainly am. Uh, for you to do all of this. Okay, so you have a full day ahead of you. Okay. Yeah. Well, like I said, use some of the money for the truck and invite whoever is helping for some lunch or dinner or whatever. No problem. Yeah, and I would say I see you. It's kind of sad because I had planned to come by, but then the tire situation was really bad. Um, and we also had seen somebody with a blown tire. I have a video of it right in front of us. Lost control and went into the median. So we stopped and tried to help, but there was no injury or anything. But I didn't want to risk driving those tires all the way for like 400, almost 500 miles. That would have been another 1,000 miles, and they had already been worn out to the tire mount thingy where you should replace them. So, and I actually did get some money back now from Goodyear as well. because they didn't last as long. So I only paid half basically. So, not a bad thing. Alrighty. I'm 12 miles away from the next charging stop, and I don't really want to go there because it's a slow charger, so I have to change things here on the screen. I see you in August. See you then. Let me know if you do run into problems or if you need any help. I mean, I cannot come by, but so I'm going in the opposite direction right now. So yeah, but I need to go to California again to get the rest out of the storage too. I want to help Uwe with something. I helped him on his Porsche to change the radiator. Actually, the AC compressor, no, not AC compressor, AC condenser in the Porsche. You need to take off like the whole front, like the bumper, and take the lights out and whatnot just to get to the radiator. So I helped him with this. The AC condenser. I helped him with it, and then we saw that the radiator looked like it was leaking just ever so slightly. And since we all of it was kind of being removed, we said, let's just change this too. So it took longer, but I helped him with this, and so there might be something else that we need to do too. So I may come back, maybe even before August or so. Let's see. And if so, then I would obviously love to come up there and see your place and visit you. But if not, then we definitely need to get together in August. I do not know. It's- I'm actually leaving right now, so I'm not planning. Yeah, right now I'm concerned about driving back first. Yeah. Okay. So but you don't get paid for practicum, do you? Yeah. Or then, or you do get money. Oh, okay. Whoa. What is the what was the commercial for those hefty trash bags? Hefty, 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 stinky, stinky, stinky. This is how it feels. You have a practicum and you need to go work on top of it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, that's yeah, yeah. Right. So you have to rake up more student loans then, or both. Yeah. Well, um, let me at least stop here. I on a charge. Um, no, that's not the one. Oh man, it's trying. Okay, so here, let me go there. Okie dokie. So remove all charging stops. Do that, and then I'm going there. Okay. Um, Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, I had to do this because I need to take one of the next exits instead of going to the other charger. It's an old charger, and I don't really want to charge there. All right. Well, and this your roommate is somebody that you study with, or totally unrelated? Oh, okay. Hmm. That's not bad. That's actually good to have on your resume too. Noah was being sent to Germany and might be sent to Mexico now. I told him too, if you can do this, because on your resume it looks good. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's not the only thing, but somebody who spent a year in India um, is, is how can I put it? It's not willing to accept certain things that or circumstances that are different. A lot of people are pampered in some way, and if things don't go their way, then they throw a hissy fit or act out or so. Um, it's not everybody's cup of tea to be a roommate, and I had my fair share of it too because I did this, you know, what 40 years ago or so. But yeah, um, it's um, it's not bad, if you have somebody who has been internationally around, let's put it this way, which you have too in some way. I mean, not that you have been in Germany lately, but you know what I mean. So, ooh, this looks deserted here, like a restaurant with trees around and nothing inside. Um, yeah, um, that's all I can say. You know, good luck with her. I hope this works out without any issues. And like I said, for that much money, you can have a five-bedroom house in Georgia somewhere, with four bathrooms, not just with one. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts me to know that you have to spend so much money just for a room. Yeah. Oh wow. I know, but as they say, there's. I was just about to say there's, and in the light of the tunnel, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Um, no, there's an end to the tunnel of light. If you would flip it around, yeah. Um, Okie dokie. Um, good luck today, and enjoy the new place. And maybe I mean, I'm not using my scooter that much anymore. Maybe when I come visit, I'll bring you the scooter too. Alex is using my other scooter that I had to go to work, and that seems to work nicely. You cannot just leave it somewhere. Oh, okay. Well, with a scooter, it would be fast. E-scooter. Is there any incline, decline going over to the place, to the practicum? Yeah. Yeah, because a steep incline, excuse me, steep incline with the scooter might end up in having to push it. It goes downhill though, pretty good, which can be scary too. Yeah, and you know about what Alex was witnessing. That was, yeah. Yeah, if there's too much incline, then I would recommend not to. Yeah. Hmm. Alrighty. So I'm 2 minutes away from stopping to charge, and you need to get going too. Enjoy, love you, have fun today. I enjoy it. Okay, bye. Okay, that was a long phone call with my daughter in Palo Alto. She is moving today. That's exciting. So here we are. Rechargery. It's kind of a sad thing to see so many businesses that don't really have business going on anymore. And I think that was also part of Route 66 here. Um, okay, so you managed to go out on the in. So let's see if we are going to the right ones because those are CCS charges and I need next, which is back here. And they have squeegees. It's awesome. That's what we want. We want to stop right here. And are we running into this thing? No, we are not. Okay. Here I am. Let me go plug in and get things started. And then I clean my windshield. I'm always doing this. Sorry, my microphone fell down. Not paying attention. Being on the phone. That's what happens when you talk to somebody. Um, get my phone. 2A. Funny. 2A again, just like yesterday. So they have. Um, you can charge using your charge point account, or you obviously can just tap a card, but I'm using my charge point account. Um, and I have to go somewhere where I can actually see something. Where am I? Tucumcari 2A. 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 I don't see 2A on this list. 2B, 2A here. Start charging. And is it working? I don't hear anything. Man. And I can't see anything on the screen because it's like super bright. Let me go in here. 2A, Tucumcari. Not really sure what's going on. Try this one more time. Charge point. We are here. Tucumcari. No, not 4B. 1A. Where are the others? Okay. 2A. It jumped to something else interesting. I hope I don't time out here. I might have. Okay. Come on. Authorizing. And here we go. Click, 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 click. Let me clean my windshield. Let me look at the camera on top to see how that looks like. Yeah, let me clean that. So, slide it out, which means it's no longer connected to you. You don't see it anymore. Is it charging? It clicked. It is 285. Way better, way better than the supercharger, which is an old one and only has 150. So yes, I could have stopped there and not paid any money, but you know, it's kind of nice charging faster than necessarily just trying to get it for free. So close this one and get up on the roof. Okay, done. That's starting up. Squeegee for the windshield. Sweet. It's a short one, so it's not easy to get to places. I might want to spray. Might want to spray this And I need to put my phone inside or else I'm opening up my hood. My funk. Ooh, the wind coming right in my direction. Funny. Okay. Um, just gonna use the wiper in the end. Just want to get rid of some of the stuff here. There's some bugs on it that I don't really want to be on there. Okay. Use the wiper. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, it starts drying up already. Sun is intense. Squeaky clean. Okay. Habit wipe. Okie dokie. Leave this in here for now. Okay, so let me see. We want to go to Amarillo, and we arrived there with -3% state of charge. So I still need to charge a little bit, not too much, but some. And that's why I like charging here, because I'm still getting to this second way more. I'm on 45%, but I am getting 169 kilowatts. And I would not get even that on the supercharger. So there you have it. Glimpse is up to date too. And yeah, one thing I don't understand is why, if you use a third-party charger, why it can't just, in the end of the day, um, show you how much you still have to charge. It's like, why does it have to be a supercharger? I don't know. What is my charge limit? Let it set this back to 80. Oh man. Okay, 80. And 1% state of charge on arrival. I would say let's aim for like 3. Let's aim for 3. Because from here on it should go downhill more or less. %, state of charge on arrival. Is 160 miles with, oh look, there's another Cybertruck coming. From Texas. They do the right thing, it's way faster here. Alright, 3% state of charge. Don't necessarily need to hang around. Let's see if they say something. No, they look kind of in the zone. Alrighty. Boop, boop, boop. Going home so many times. I have to ask what's up with Waze. Alrighty. 4% state of charge. For Amarillo, off we go. Oh, I have to stop the charging here. Stop it. As usual, e-reject is used. Okay, continue the trip. Start self-driving. And off we go. And I forgot to take something out to eat. As usual, this is how it works here when you don't really need to charge much. I don't even know how many minutes that was. Not long. It is now 10:49. 10:49. Let me see the session. Activity. That was 9 minutes. 9 minutes. That's all. One call, that's all. It's kind of sad to see how run down things are if they're out of sight. This used to be like a real nice area, I'm pretty sure. And there's one restaurant after another that is out of business. It's just gas stations, whatever that used to be. Yeah. The only real businesses you have now is more or less motels and gas stations. Hotels, motel, gas stations. Okie dokie, Amarillo, here we come, with Bucky's. Ooh. I do not like Buc-ee's. I like the restrooms, but yeah. And back on I-40. 113 miles, bathroom level up. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, jeez, my laptop starts flying here with those bumps. Um, we gonna get this party started. Buc-ee's. Jesus, those bumps are so bad. My laptop actually lifts up here. And I'm on mute and I'm talking. So that's what happens. And I have a bug on the camera right now. It's unbelievable. Oh man. Okay, I will. I will clean this. I can't believe it. So let me see if I can pull over somewhere here. What they have. Okay, let's do this here. Let me see. Where's the exit here? Nobody wants to see poop on the camera lens. That's disgusting. So that needs to be cleaned. Oh, yeah. 0.7 miles. And no, we are not going to Tucumcari. Remove all charging stops. This is crazy. It was just trying to take me back to Tucumcari to charge there again. Okay, so we do need to get over now. Okay. Park at street. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Okay. Okay. See, this is what I don't like. Doesn't help me. Okay. So, open up the trunk. Get my hang on, unplug Andy. Get oh, it's like super windy here. Super windy. Super windy. Come on. Let me see what it looks like now. What does it look like? Better. Let me get something to eat too, since I am stopped here. Man. And put my white pack all in here. Let me get put something in the cooler. Some water. Put it in the cooler. Get the banana walnut bread. And cut some slices. put this back together, and in the cooler you don't see what I'm doing, but I'm telling you what I'm doing. I cut some slice of banana walnut bread and put this back in here. See if everything works here. Everything is tickety boo. Awesome, awesome. Let me see if I have, yep, I have everything I need. So let's do this. Let's go to Amarillo. Start the self-driving. Come on, figure it out. Doesn't make any sense. Whichever way it wanted me to go, I can do a U-turn. And back on the road. Let me go into standard for now. Isn't that the same truck? Almost looks like it. Let me get some wet wipes. And get this banana walnut bread party started, and maybe I drink some Coke too. Since there was no coffee, and I don't drink coffee, I drink tea. But gonna get something going here. Okay. 3% state of charge on arrival. Some will say, man, you just left the charger. Why didn't you charge some more? Now 2% state of charge. Where's the wind coming from? South, southwest. Okay. Am I still live streaming? Yep.